What's up, our Disc Golf? This is user Bears Can Blow Me, and I'm here with a bag review for a pretty sort of hipstery, obscure bag. I came upon this at Spring Fling for Mile High Disc Golf here in Denver. I played in Advanced, and there was, for Advanced, some money that you could win at a disc retailer, Gazebo Disc Golf, and I placed well enough to get around $100 there, so I got this bag. They were selling it for $99, so I got the bag essentially for free, which was nice. But I got the bag and then I looked into it. I remember seeing some talk about it here on our Disc Golf. I looked up a post, and it was actually from 2016 where someone's like, "Hey, new bag. Anyone heard of it?" And a couple people were like, "Yeah, totally, heard of it." A couple guys I know play with them. And all the people who said, yeah, they've heard of them were from Colorado, northern Colorado. And that would make sense because Red Feather, which is the name of this bag, it's Red Feather Lakes, and it's a nice camping spot. There's actually a couple courses up in Red Feather, just west of Fort Collins. So I think that's where the bag was produced. Most of the talk has been from Colorado about this thing. So right off the bat, I'm doing a review for a bag I don't know if you're going to be able to find, but I've never seen one done before. I've never seen anyone talk about this bag in a detailed way, so I figured I would lend, I don't know, some insight as someone who's used the bag for a month now and kind of let you guys know if it's worth picking up or not. It was a $99 price point. I saw people talking about seeing them on eBay a couple years ago for $85. So this is falling in that sort of hero superhero pack price, which are backpack bags, entry-level backpack bags. And I will start off by saying this thing is so much more than that. It is much better than your basic entry-level bag. It is quite a bag for the price. So let's take a look at it and see what makes it so nice. This is the bag itself, and I'm just going to kind of go top down with it, walk you through it, the storage options, quality, and hopefully this should be around 10 minutes, I'm hoping. At the very top here, this is the main sort of holding strap for the bag, and you can see it's built into the straps, and I don't like that as much as I like the sort of pound solution, which is a dedicated strap on top. That felt more secure. This is pretty flimsy fabric up here, but it really, it's a minor complaint. I'm a little worried. The fabric you see here is pretty much all that's there, so it's not like there's no extra padding. Maybe within a year, 2 years, this thing could start ripping or these seams could pop. But as for now, I'm not too worried about it. It kind of falls into my main worry about this bag, which is the longevity of it. But I'll sort of cover that as we go through the bag. So let's take a look at the bag itself. Here it is from the front. There are two pencil pouches up here. They're big. This is a thicker pen, you can see, and it fits that just fine, and it would fit a Sharpie perfectly. I don't know if you can see, but I actually have two pencils in the other one. So great solution there for scorekeeping and stuff like that. It also has these two rivets, not rivets, like little half plastic circle things that you can, attach carabiners to and stuff like that. I have all my bag tags on one side. I have a towel on there usually as well. So I've got my Mile High, my Fly Green, and then my friend group does little pool balls to sort of, compete with each other when we're not doing tags. So if anyone on the balls group is watching this, which I doubt, but hey, if they are, if you're on our Disc Golf, hi guys, it's probably Matt. Hi Matt. So that's nice. Every bag pretty much has that. It's not crazy, but a good touch. Looking at the putter pocket. Spacious, good putter pocket. It's at the very top, and 3 putters is ideal for this. This is what you want. 3 putters fit in. One, middle, back, and front. Easily accessible. Perfect. I'm notorious for overstuffing my bag and, putting 23 discs in a bag on a course where I throw 6 of them, but I like to have them. They're my little security blankets, little plastic blankets. So what I do is I take 4 and I'll wedge it in there, and it's not ideal. With this solution, I have back one easily accessible, but if I want to pull out, it pulls out all the other putters with it. It sticks. It's not the best solution. So 3 is really what you want to do. If you have 3, absolutely no problem. They're all going to come out. And honestly, a putter pocket, all I really need is 2, right? Your putting putter and your backup putter. So that's nice. It's a spacious putter pocket. If you do overstuff it, it does go into this next pocket right here, which is the sort of minor storage pocket. It has 2 little mini-sized pockets in it, and got 2 minis right here, and they slot right in there nice. And that's what they were designed to do. I have to imagine they're perfectly that size. And in front of there, there's actually a lot of storage space. So what I usually put in this top pocket is cigarettes, some sort of snack. I like Clif Bars, and then gum as well. Actually fits in there pretty nicely. And you could honestly get more in there. You could put your keys in there, and actually that's not a bad place for the keys. Some people put their phone there. I don't put the phone there, but you definitely could if you wanted to. As you fill up the putter pocket more, there's less space in this front storage pocket, but again, with 3 in there, you're not wanting for space at all. This is a good valuables pocket. It zips shut too, as does the putter pocket, so good option there. Very nice. The main storage, though, where you're going to get the bulkier storage, where you're going to put things on this, is going to be these side pockets. So these side pockets have a lot of space. I came from a Pound, and I was really worried about having enough space moving on from the Pound. And what ended up happening is, it's this light windbreaker. The first time I went out with it, I was like, oh God, I'm losing all this storage space. I'm not going to be able to get a jacket in, because that's my biggest gripe, is not being able to fit a jacket in a bag, especially in Colorado. Layers are the way to go. Weather changes all the time. So I just rolled up, this is actually a thicker windbreaker. It's not really all that light. And rolled it up, sort of snugged it in there. There's actually a lot of space left in this pocket. Doesn't look like it, but I can get a beverage can, whatever that may be, in there. And you can see it zips up just fine. So I can get a whole other can in here, and then we still have a storage option on the other side, which is nice. And I always carry a butt bottle, because if you're gonna smoke, don't make other people pay for your crappiness. So butt bottle, and it came with a rain fly. And the rain fly, I put it on a couple times. I actually used it the first time I took the bag out, and it works really, really well. It doesn't have the fancy like zippers or pouches in it for putter, access like say an Octothorpe one would. But it's a solid rain fly. You don't have to put it in here if you know the weather's going to be bad, but I just snug it right in there. That makes this really accessible for just like popping the butts in, which is good. And there's still plenty of space. Say I have another beverage of some sort, and I want to snag that in there. Boom, still zips up. And there's room to play in here as well. I usually end up putting, my keys in there. Any pocket that zips, though, is good. There's lots of storage options. There's also water bottle storage on both sides. We have these flaps that do zip at the top, which is a nice feature. And these flaps, not these flaps, but these pockets are spacious. You can see both of these pockets, the big side storage pockets, are full, but they still fit a bottle perfectly. That's a 40-ounce bottle right there. Same circumference as a Nalgene, and it works great. And then on the other one, I like these Gatorade bottles, so I put them in there. And then I usually wear sunglasses or switch back and forth, so I'll just take off the glasses I'm not wearing, slot it behind it, and the glasses are right in there. It's really easy to access and come back out. It's a perfect, again, little addition. And if you don't want to put a big, tall drink bottle in there, let's say you just want to store something else, a birdie bag or something like that, they zip up, safe storage in there as well, which is great. No complaints when it comes to that. There's also some pouches, flaps, I guess would be the best term, sort of scattered around the bag. There's one here on the front of the main cover for the disc compartment. It's deep, it's the entire length of this, so you can fit a disc in there. It doesn't Velcro up if you get the disc in there, but you could fit minis, you could fit a clipboard, you could fit scorecards, whatever you wanted. And then this pouch does have Velcro on it, which just Velcros to the top like it does in every other bag, and it works great. There's also this pouch right here, which again would be good for lower profile stuff, maybe papers, scorecard, whatever you want to throw in there. You can put a disc in there, it sticks out, but especially when this thing's full, it's pretty snug. But it interferes with the access to getting the disc in and out of the compartment, and that's not ideal. So usually I've used this when I found a disc and I'm just carrying it around before I call a person or waiting, and it's just a good place on the course to stick something extra if you need something extra. The main compartment stores, I have 19 in there, and that is 6 mid-ranges and 13 drivers, I guess is what it would be, which is more disc than what I need, but it's okay. It has a hard plastic on the bottom. It's riveted in, and on the bottom of the rivets, they go into these runners here. And these runners are nice to have. They're not super high quality. The plastic's getting messed up pretty bad already, but it's better than the bottom of the bag dragging along. You can see it didn't save me from the mud because I just put it in a big pile of mud because I'm dumb. But they are saving this bottom of the bag. And this bottom part, besides being muddy, is untouched after a month of use. So they are doing their job just fine. What else is there to say? Ooh, last piece, most important, is how does it actually feel on your back? And so these backpack straps are not grip pound quality. They're not thick, but they are padded. They're okay. My main complaint with how this thing fits is these are substantial padding on the back. This is a lot of padding. It's thick. Just trying to check by my finger. It's like, that much padding, maybe just under an inch, right around an inch. And they pad really well, but these top ones here, which are supposed to kind of go up against your shoulders, they don't even touch my back unless I have this thing cinched up super tight. So I think that's the way you have to wear this. I'm very skinny, so 6'0", 160 pounds. I'm very slight. So maybe it's just my body type that makes me have to do that. If you're a little, fuller, maybe this will fit you better. But that's, again, a small complaint. It's still comfortable on the back. I haven't felt fatigue. I played some mountain courses with this thing on and no complaints about feeling tired or anything like that. In fact, compared to the Pound I used to have, this thing is very sleek. It's skinnier because the Pound is, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. And it's just wide, crazy wide. This thing is very compact, it's sleek, it fits on my back very well. It feels very nice. When you do cinch the bag up a lot, you have a lot of excess of this fabric here. And there's no solution for like rolling it up and Velcroing it like there is on some of the other bags. I suppose I could just cut it and then burn the end off to sort of make sure it doesn't fray. But then again, I would be worried about it slipping through. I'll figure out something to do with it. There's also a little backpack clip thing here. If I don't know, you're gonna go jogging or something like that with this thing on. Clips on that around your chest. I don't know why you need that, but if you do, there you go. So that's the bag. I'll fill it full of discs. So yeah, sort of approaching mid-range game right there. Fairways. And that's an extra. And drivers. So then this thing's chock full, like I said. A disc will fit in that sort of front compartment really well. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, plus the fourth that I usually put in there, 22 discs, and that's with these side pockets brimming and full. It's a fantastic bag for the price point. If you can find one, I highly recommend you do. If you're dipping your toe into the backpack game and you're like, well, I don't know about $250 for a grip or a Pound, and you happen to find one of these, please do it. Get on this deal. Again, it's a diamond in the rough. You're going to have trouble finding them. But if you do, it's so worth it. I'm extremely happy with mine. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's a strong buy on my part. And if you like this video, I guess upvote it. I don't care about subscribers. I'm not doing the YouTube thing. It's just 1 in the morning and I can't sleep. So I thought I'd do a bag review. So there we are.